Well, hello, and welcome back to the Marauder. Haha! Back in his native brutality spec. Monster was fun, but I don't know, I just like brutality, I think. Hope everybody's well. Hope you're all having a nice day. It is weirdly rainy here today, all of a sudden. Don't know where it's all come from, but it's come from somewhere. So, yeah. Not quite sure what is going on. There is order here, apparently. Whoosh. Boo. I got a box though. It's one less for them. Apparently I had other armor potions at some point. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. How can we get in tier 3? I think it's the same chest plate I have. Design-wise, at least, anyway. Hello. Why do they always fight? Like, where do they get their healers from? I want to have healers following me around everywhere I go. Hmm. Tempted to try deeply impaled. Don't know. At least we still get AAU. That's the thing. Doo-doo. That's gonna be that stupid looking helmet. Looks like he's wearing a... Oh god, what do you call those things? Like a log burning stove on his head. Actually, I thought of something that's more like... There was a Simpsons episode where Principal Skinner found, like, the helmet he wore in a, like, Viet Cong internment camp or something like that. Looks a bit like that. A weird-looking helmet. It's like the Marauder tier 2, tier 3 one. I can never remember what area it fulfills. Yeah, it's already been taken. Badlands, I suppose? Hit the Badlands. Probably should sign up for some scenarios. I played my Chosen, actually, for a little bit last night. I jumped between him and the Shaman, briefly. Haven't played the Chosen in ages. It was good fun, but it was in Prague, and Prague was getting zerged pretty hard, so you literally couldn't fight anybody. As soon as you'd attack anybody, you'd have like a warband just running you over. And the Chosen's in like a weird place. Like the Chosen's renown rank was miles behind his character rank for the longest time. Because I think he was like the third character I created, maybe? Something like that. Certainly one of the very early ones. Like... He's now, I want to say it's 4 or 5 levels ahead with his renown rank. But he's like 31, 35 or 31, 36, something like that. It's just... Like, he's going to be 40 something. Which is the one depressing thing about it. But even at this point, he still feels quite solid. Run around with his big ol' axe. Chamois, I just can't settle on a spec. Like, there's... What is it? I have him at the minute. He's split between the middle tree and the right-hand tree. And, like, he does okay. Not amazing, not terrible. Like, just middle of the road, quite happy. Kind of feels like he just needs more mastery points to be able to do what I need him to do. It's still fun to play, though. That's just the main thing. A little bit like this guy, in a lot of ways. I can never really settle on a spec for this guy for any length of time. Like, I always come running back to brutality, but... Yeah. It's very weird. Oh, we've lost all of our AAO. Seems like everybody is over in Illyrian and Shadowlands. Let's do a join all. See if we get anything. Remove Bulldorf Road. I'll leave Twisting Tower with this guy. Twisting Tower is not terrible for a Marauder. Artillery is there over in Badlands, whoever's here. I'll go there after, drop this in. That's just decapped. That didn't work. Always catches me out because I always think I'm mounted up before I actually am. Oh. We do have somebody here. I wonder, did they just capture Goblin artillery range and go through the Skaven tunnel that was right there beside it? It's this pair again. I guess the problem, as long as that Rune Priest's there, I can't do anything to this guy. And I can't go for the Rune Priest because I can't kill the Rune Priest before the Slayer will kill me, so it's kind of like catch-22. I'll take that one. Twisting Tower. Oh, it's already over. Useful. Oh no, it's different. It's the old, I want to say that was the old Conqueror look. So weird. Goodbye. Don't like that at all. No, no, no. I've never understood LFG comments like this. Looking for man. Power up burrow. 1 tank, 2 DPS, 1 healer. No. You're a single person looking for a group, is what you're doing there. You're not looking for a man. Looking for a man should be reserved for, like, you're looking for one other person. Oh, Shelf took too long to get involved. Magus ran too far away. I don't know what the Magus was trying to do. Trying to stagger someone who's been actively hit. North Road. Let's see if we can get one. Right, I'm gonna go to Illyrian and Shadowlands because there's no point in standing here trying to fight a healer and a Slayer on my own. Especially not since the AO's all gone now. Where's that a portal to? There's nobody down here. Do you think these two could be grouped? I think they might be. I mean, it's a good pairing. It's no warrior priest and Knight of the Blazing Sun. Yep. Hoppity hoppity hoo. And he doesn't want to fight, apparently. Okay. Don't recognize Iron Paw. If it was somebody I recognized, I would maybe let him live, but... The next level's here. Who did I kill him on yesterday? Oh, it was the Magus I killed him on yesterday. Well, at least he's brought friends this time. That should give him a chance. There he goes. See, you can do it next level. I believe in you. All you need's a group behind you.
Well, well, well.
Well, well, well. Hey, Anonymous. How's things, bud? Which one's the Needle of Valyrian? I can never remember what any of these names are. Is this one? No, I don't want to go down there. Shows you how often I've been here that I've got this one maxed out, but the dwarf and green skin one is only part way completed. Let's see. Let's try this one. They're all crawling all over the hills. too many.
Yes.
Ah, every time. I'm too impatient to move. Mm, 2 seconds, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. Where am I? Oh, there's a ram. I was about to say, actually, I'm surprised there hasn't been a ram yet. Come to me. Couldn't even kill a fetch Dark Mage. GG, Destro. Well, at least they could kill a witch hunter. You know, you can press to mount up on the loading screen. I didn't, but it makes it. Oh, pressed the wrong thing. I didn't, but it makes sense. Like, you can even technically type in chat from the loading screen if you really want to, but... Oh dear. Where is this guy jumping to? People bounce around in this game so damn much, it's unreal. Ha! Died. You picked a really bad time to attack your man. Join these guys. God, you don't even get pity reses at this time of the day. Mental.
Treaties are for the beaten.
Filled with barbarians. Well, that's pretty much that keep siege over with. Destro will not push in with equal numbers. Witch hunters are all out in force again. Oh, my health is just draining away. It really feels like I need that warped flesh. Ooh, excuse me for yawning.
slaughter our weakling crew.
They're not my kin, they're your kin. Oh, I thought for a second we suddenly at AAO here was gonna go, that's a change and a half. Oh, it's parry. I'm gonna go back to Blackfire Pass in 2 minutes because this is just becoming rush and fall back. Range DPS Marauder. Oh, I should heal myself a little bit. He's one of those to get rid of them. And dead.
How brave of you to annoy me.
Right, we'll go back to Blackfire Pass. Excuse me for yawning. So tired today. this right? It is. Literally nobody doing scenarios by the looks of things. Just nothing ever works. I think he just likes to laugh. See, he just laughs every time. It's great. I think he's very angry because I used to farm him on my blackguard. Or at least I think it was the blackguard. It was something. Well, there's not really a lot I can do against defensive regen witch hunter. See, it's just all parry, parry, parry. And then, this is the thing, it's like, you can't get through a parry screen, he can get through yours. It doesn't make any sense.
My pet meat too. Love.
I always like this arm. This is one of the few savagery arms that I actually quite like the look of, because it's like a bird talon. Can't parry procs. You parry the shot, but the bullet goes through. No, but like the witch hunter gets is it Seeker's Blade? It's undefendable. And then it reduces your chance to parry. Can't remember what it's called. It's something like that, though. Oh, Witch Hunter's 80 plus and geared out. Yep, he is. It's rough for you. Oh, yeah. I'm not too worried, though. I don't care about a kill to death ratio or anything like that. I'll just fight him over and over. He's getting nothing for it. I'm getting nothing for it. At least he gets a laugh. Just like Witch Elves, Witch Brew, even if you use Parry Morale, Witch Brew still does 5k damage to you. Does it? Witch Brew only hits 6 times, and I'm fairly sure it's only like 300 or 400 damage each hit. And I don't think Witch Brew can crit. Unless I'm mistaken. It doesn't get any bonus from strength. I don't know the actual number, my point is you can't parry it. Didn't know that about Witch Brew. I thought you could. I thought it was dependent on it actually having landed a hit. I wonder what it counts as a ranged attack. Okay, this is a new one. No, let me kill your pet. White lions. The meme that keeps on giving. Witch Elf dagger throws are also undefendable because reasons. I had actually heard that the dagger's undefendable. Honestly, I've never tried it, but I don't get it. What's this guy's plan? They get an armor shred for nearly 1,000. Wow. What's mine? 1360. I can't really say anything, can I? Don't even know where the bugger is. this gonna be one of these ones he's on the roof or something? Sure, you can pack it there, you just have to face them, not unless it's changed recently. I had heard, now it was a long time ago I heard, but I had heard that throwing dagger was undefendable. What's he hopping for? Fight me! Don't just hop. Now he's just running away. I'm laughing at the brewery. Don't laugh at beer. Jesus, man. I can test that. I hop my witch hunter, you hop in your witch elf and yeet. Nah, it's a Marauder day for me today, bud. I need to get him more crests and renown. Oh, there's two of the buggers.
Grumlock is the big war boss.
They love their parry so much. Fairly sure most of my last stuff there was all parried. Parry, 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 parry. Hey, I got him with a rand. Parry, parry, parry. Dear Lord. You can timestamp these, right? Should have timestamped. So how long was that? Like, so 13:55:53. It's like 5 seconds. There's even parry in there. 45. That's what, 10 seconds? Near enough 10 seconds of full-on parry. That must have been morale. Morale on the ability one. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, who was the bright spark thought that I know a glass cannon burst DPS needs 12 seconds of parry and regen. Oh my god. I really don't get it. Oh look, more witch hunters. Let's see if we can sprint off around this way. Damn it. Ha ha ha, you amuse me. I have no regen gear and I never used the morale one parry. Ha ha ha, you just suck. Ha ha ha. Yes. Well done. You do like your LOL, I'll give you that. At least you're having fun. I 100% believe Witch Hunter was designed by someone who doesn't know how to play and just wants to be OP. Probably. I don't get why it's changed so much from live, though. Like, I get them giving the Witch Hunter and Witch Elf, like, longer stealth. It makes it more like a standard rogue class. It's the rest of it. I lol every destro I see and talking about OP. You saw the regen tanks and the chamois? Oh yeah, regen's crazy. Regen's everywhere. Oh, there's the white lion. Whew. Do you only play a Witch Hunter, Papa? Or did you play other classes as well? Say again, please. A lot of noise here. Only a Witch Hunter. Okay. Hello, Mr. Healer. Goddamn knockbacks. I'm knocked out. They're in sync. Ow. My 5th. You 5 Witch Hunters? On the launcher, if login web server is red and the login server is yellow, is that abnormal? I think somebody said that they were having that yesterday, and I think it was like weird server stuff was happening off the top of my head. Just wondering how you're in game yet. I can't press the connect button on the launchers. It's grayed out. Well, I've been in now for what, nearly an hour at this stage, so it's just gone down. What level is the Marauder already? He is 55 at the minute. I did have that too yesterday. Yeah, there was a few people were saying yesterday that there was things. I'd seen something, I can't remember whether it was the forum or whether it was the... what's it called? Discord. They were saying that they had looked at it, but they couldn't find anything wrong with the server on their end, so... Oh, chopper. Ah, he's got the iron mouse thing. What's that? Meat Cleaver's Mask. Okay. Getting. One of these times, I'll actually land my disarm. Boo. Nice, almost at rank gear. No, rank gear is
Ooh, that was a good one.
God, what, 60 something?
You looking at me?
Something like that. It's the Vanquisher and Oppressor stuff I'm about to get. Only 55, you make me feel bad. Why?
Paid for.
It's a PvP game, you're supposed to kill people. That chopper seems nice. The dwarf is all yours. The angry tin can walked over you. Yeah, but he's higher level than I am, dude. Now you feel how I feel when I fight those blackguards. Hey, blackguards are fun. Share information, your lineaments are going to run out in a few minutes. Yes! I'm waiting for them to expire. Because I'm going to take a quick bio break, and then I shall return. So, give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm back. Let's see. I just don't attack blackguards. Not one of them runs a proper build. Depends what you define as a proper build. That's the thing I always liked about the blackguard, is you can, like, spec it so many different ways. It's just, no matter what way you spec it, it always feels like you need to have enraged beating. I really wish that skill was just baseline on a blackguard. I should start streaming this. You should? Need more streamers in Roar. Let's play with the dwarf again. Hello, Mr. Dwarf. Very good at getting behind you, isn't he? Freedom! So he's got good parry. Now, what I'd like to see... In fairness, he must have decent armor. That's maybe better for me with savagery. I wonder. Usually when I bring Blackguard to almost dead, they punt and run.
Yeah?
To be fair, the best thing about playing a Blackguard is punting people off things. Oh, crikey, they're taking our keep in Illyrian and Shadowlands. Let's go there. I was going to go and change spec for a bit. I haven't played Roar a lot for long enough yet. And you're on the Order side, so the likelihood is you'll never actually encounter most of the witch hunters. They build pure defense, zero damage so that they can never die. When they realize they're still not invincible, they run. I have never run once in my Blackguard, good sir. I dare you. Do you know how difficult it is to run in heavy armor? It really hurts the knees. Can't let my precious pixels die. That would basically relate to 99% of the Return of Reckoning player base. I can't let my pixels die. I have never seen as many people care so much about their character dying. It is so weird. Like, it's a private server for a dead game. Like, what does it matter? That was weird. I've never seen Wave of Horror grayed out before. Very strange. Coffee makes me scream. Don't think coffee would make me scream, in fairness. IB with regen ability are just as crazy as Blackguard. Yeah, as like a tank archetype, the Ironbreaker and the Blackguard's got like, it's just a wonderful design. I love it. It's probably my favorite sort of class mechanic that Mythic came up with. Was the grudge and hatred stuff. Like, it makes so much sense. See, he was going to come back because he thought they were all going to run around. And now he's just standing there going, I don't know what to do. Like, come on, I'm right here. I suppose there's other Destro coming now. That's why he doesn't want to come. I'll go to him. He's still running. Okay. Do what trait or Halbert do? I think trait's a Marauder. I don't know who Halbert is. Even League players care less about dying than Roar. It's kind of hilarious. I don't know what League is. Care Bear disease, as I like to call it. Order is the most Care Bears for sure. An entire Order of Warband run for 4 to 5 Destro. To be honest, that's... It's a little bit of everything. Like, everybody seems to do it now and again. Trait is a monster. Halbert is also a Marauder, though I've seen him far fewer times alone. Oh, okay. Leave Old Dwarf Road. No one likes Old Dwarf Road. I shall snare thee, good sir. Have you ever seen so many people do so little damage to someone? There's Orange Delicious killing me. What is Orange Delicious? I'm gonna look that up. I get the feel it's some sort of AoE class. It has to be. Orange Delicious. It seemed to be he was the one killing me when we were pushing back and forth to the keep that time. That's Bright Wizard. I was right, it is an AoE class. Trait runs pure savagery. He hurts a lot. really?
What now?
I ran savagery. Oh god, when was it? It's a few weeks ago now. I don't know what it is about savagery. Like, every time I play savagery, it always feels like a good idea, and then it works out to be terrible. Oh yeah, I was gonna go and change spec, wasn't I? I can never settle on a spec for the Marauder. The Marauder is such a weird class to play. Trait is also best in slot geared. He nukes me before I can get to morale 1. Well, yeah, if you're going up against somebody sovereign geared, like renown rank 80 plus, as anything other than a sovereign geared renown rank 80 plus, you're not really going to do anything. Not unless, like, the exception to the rule is if you are a lowbie chosen going up against the sovereign geared Knight of the Blazing Sun. Because it is hilarious how they cut through them. It's the funniest thing in the world. Because, like, my little lowbie chosen, he was like 21, I think, at the time. And it was a BO in Osland. And it was the Knight of the Blazing Sun. Is it Fujitsu? Something like that. He's really, really defensive. And he was just standing there with obviously the whole, oh, look at the little lowbie coming. And I just started hitting him, and I just started wrecking him. Because the bolster and then the chosen auras was like just such a massive swing. And you could tell he was a little bit taken aback, and he was like, I don't know what to do. So he just knocked me away and like rode off. Why am I going to the round trainer? Jesus. Wrong one. It's this guy.
I'll learn you.
Oh, I should have switched out of my thing first. I tried that one once. That feels like such a trap tactic. Because it doesn't really do what you think it's gonna do. I usually go toe-to-toe with Trait and lose when he has 10% HP left. I think Tosh was doing something similar. I think he was the one Tosh was fighting one of the days. And like he got him down quite low, and then just didn't seem to be able to land a hit on him. Against most people I can't since they're bad. Trait is a good player. Boost green, now I can log in. Ah, nice, dude. You gonna be leveling your engineer a bit more? Chosen does spirit damage, the killer of tanks. Yeah. Chosen's kit is amazing. Deadly clutch is great for grip play. Armor debuff is mandatory. Yeah. That's the thing, is like I always try and get cutting claw. Like Thunderous Blow is good. Because if you can start off with a wounds debuff, you're going in the right direction, but the problem with it is it's reliant on you being able to kill them by the time it runs out. And like 20 seconds, you should be able to kill somebody, but not at my level. Da, 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 da. See, I'd really like both of those. Do that. I'll try swapping it around for a bit.
Good hunting.
There's a good omen. That gave us the cool looking mutation. I'll move that down here for a bit. This I want here. Put that down with that. Put that in there. That in there. Grand. Now, this is the one thing I hate. This renown stuff bugs out more often than anything. It's the most annoying thing to ever have to try and spec. Because it never ever does what you're wanting it to do. Let's do that. What's that put to my parry to? 33. That'll do. Where is Sheetal? Do that. Idiot. Oh god, love it. I should probably level a Marauder so I can play against it. I don't know, I enjoy the Marauder. The Marauder... All the Chaos classes feel really weird. In that they all feel like, with the exception of the Chosen at least, they all feel like dot classes. And it's weird for one particular, like, faction style just to be all one way. I'll leave Old Dwarf Road. I don't want to do Old Dwarf Road. Badlands and Blackfire Pass seems to be the place for all the delicious AAO. What does our RVR week look like? Oh, we're nearly at the first pip. That's okay. Oh dear. I'm not expecting any real difference here, by the way, in terms of how this is going to play out versus how we were doing with Brutality. There's a black orc running away from something. Hello, I am here for all of your beer. Where the priest was like, nope, you can have it. I'm glad I have a Sork, so I actually have a damage class that's not doing a lot of dots. That's the weird thing, though. I actually quite like the Sork as a dot class. Like, don't get me wrong, its upfront damage is great. But I actually quite enjoy playing it as a dot class now and then. Web and login server down. And it's funny you say that. It's because Matt was saying that earlier. He was getting like red for one and yellow for the other, and then it seemed to sort itself out after a while. So it might be it's just limiting traffic or something. I like single target spec and nuking enemies. To be honest, it was one of the things I really liked was Oh, being full on. Oh god, what's it called? Is it Calamity? Whatever the first tree is on the left, the one that powers up Dreambolt, I think it's called. I really like specking into it because you see some massive numbers out of the sort. But, like, the only spec I don't think I've ever played on the sort is the AoE one. The right-hand tree. I really like the middle tree. Lelthrin, the glass cannon Blackguard reports in. Not glass cannon anymore. Fellow Blackguard. Are you equally as annoyed that I am that the Onslaught Blackguard helmet look is trapped behind the Chapter 22 hard PQ? I am. I'm outraged. Such a good looking helmet. Trapped in such a terrible place. Even the shoulder pads for it are good. Annoys me every time I think about it. See? It's not just me. Every Blackguard feels the pain. Well, now I have time to watch your stream. Well, get some popcorn. It'll be fun. Not for me, for everyone else. What on earth? I'm not going to chase you, bud. I don't know what it was. For some reason, I thought that warrior priest running in was an orc. And I was about to say it's weird that I'm getting back up all of a sudden. And I was like, oh no, it's just a dwarf and a warrior priest. I was trying to log in as well. Might have even met Zell on the field, and this time he wouldn't be able to run away. It's not my fault. Every time you open on my witch elf, I just bounce away. Stealth to let my health regen. And when you met my Magus, it was at range, and you were getting dotted. Ooh, my lion. Always knock you down, don't they? Don't know why I put that on him. He's not a healer. You can do it, little witch elf. I'm sure that warband won't annoy you. Oh, no. Turns out she can't. At least she tried. I have yet to see your Magus on my Witch Hunter. That's because I was behind you when I killed you.
What are you grinning at?
In Dragon Wake, I caught you out of stealth. For some weird reason there, I thought I was missing a buff, but I'm not. Is that a different white lion? This is the white lion breeding hills, clearly. Oh my god, we're getting a scenario. I should probably do a second tactic page in my Witch Hunter for different matchups. I mean, that's what Tosh does with his Slayer. I don't care enough, is my problem. I just look at it and go, I want a generic spec. I'll use that. It'll be fine. I don't care against physical classes. I'd want 35% damage on disrupt against them, I guess. I mean, against the Magus, realistically, you should take a tactic off to make it interesting. You should just run with 3. Onward to death and glory. Why do these Archmages never run up here whenever I'm on my black card? They give me the absolute best chance to punt them off. I shall make your hand pink. I shall make your hand pink. See? He's running away. Not in fear. But he's running away with shame that I turned his hand pink. That's the power of the gift of savagery, poops. Poops, peeps. You make people's hands pink and they run away in shame. What's this? Is it just me or is Legat a Street Fighter name? I have it in my head it's a Street Fighter name. Every time I see it, I constantly think, is that a Street Fighter name? And I'll say, I know nothing about Street Fighter other than what was in the terrible 80s/early 90s film with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'll do that if Magus has stopped dropping a bomb as a first ability and running 500 feet away. I mean, they just dropped the Nurgling to say, look at how ridiculous this is in terms of the lore. Not that movie, the horror. That movie is lol-worthy, though. It's great. Oh, he parried it. I didn't parry his. That's cheating. I demand a recount game. That is a classic. I will have you know. My favorite part of it is there's a bit at the end, and Kylie Minogue is trying her best to act, and Jean-Claude Van Damme's what's this? Tears for your dead commander, and she's like, "No, sir, tear gas on the way out." It's just like, oh dear God. Every time I break down laughing. Hey, we had 700 renown. Go us. So Zella's one blackguard as if you're and the rest are witch hunters. I mean, I'm not at all surprised. They gravitate to me because of my love of fancy hats. That and the free renown. I don't use a hat. You're missing out. That's the best part. First thing I did when I made my witch hunter was I went and bought the bandit queen hat. Just so that he had a proper hat. And I was very tempted to call him some variation of Indiana Jones. But I decided not to. I named him after... Well, I named him after two things. One, the Deathcore Krieg from 40k, and two, the park game ranger guy from Jurassic Park. Just so that any time I would get jumped by witch elves, I could say clever girl. As a witch hunter, I do appreciate hats. Papa's just a heretic, pay no mind to him. Does he have to stab himself with the burning stake at that point? I'm bald. Deathcore Krieg. Deathcore Krieg are great. Deathcore Krieg are basically how I play this game, which is, there's an enemy over there, let's throw myself at it. I've died. Let's throw more people at it, just to see if it makes a difference. If my number one weapon could be a shovel, dear lord. The fun that could be had. Well, the issue is that the Deathcore Krieg are highly skilled. There's also rumors that the Deathcore Krieg are all clones. So there is that. Deathcore are a little too suicidal for my taste. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that helps lay into the idea that they're potentially clones. Because there was a book, I can't remember what the book was, but it was all talking about, like, I think it was the Inquisition had been following up on some commissar or something like that from Krieg, and it was all about cloning vats and stuff underneath, like, the planet's surface. That's why they won't take off the rebreather masks. Because then, obviously, it would be blatantly obvious that they're all clones if they all look exactly the same. Who's this? Witch elf. Commissars and Inquisitors are my kind of people. You just stand behind the other witch hunters, and if they don't charge in, you just execute them. I'm not going to lie, gentlemen. Those of you without a parry shield are going to die a horrible death, but the rest will be fine. Sir, I don't want to be a witch hunter anymore. I want to be a white lion. Kabam! We won't have any of that talk here, Private. Imperium has decided to not ask more questions, for they pay like thrice the tithe and offer highly skilled soldiers. Yeah, it's quite funny how often the Imperium just likes to turn a blind eye whenever things are going their way. It's like, yeah, it'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, who's this? Witch Hunters Anonymous. Just every Witch Hunter get to be in Witch Hunters Anonymous? It feels like every one that you come across is Witch Hunters Anonymous. Like, is it just like Star Wars The Old Republic when, like, you create your character and you just get spammed with, you're a Witch Hunter, you need to join Witch Hunters Anonymous.
Tastes like grit.
We are a Witch Hunter guild. I'm sure Witch Hunters Anonymous just accepts any Witch Hunter in. That's what it feels like. It just feels like every single time that you meet one, it's like, if they're not in Witch Hunters Anonymous, it's like, oh, you're different. Where are you from? Papa, you might know this. Does Smokey Fourlegs still play? I miss Smokey. Smokey was always good fun. Well, my Witch Hunter isn't in Anonymous. Well, neither's mine. Although it feels like yours should be Anonymous, considering like your name lines up and everything with it. Oh, here we go again. Dead. At least I hit him with Tainted Claw. Crit for days. Rune of Burning. That's not a witch hunter thing. Oh, I was getting hit by something else as well, apparently. Burn away lies, pistol whip. Burn away lies. Lovely. I am Sulu. There are still some of us who are free. I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen him in ages myself. He appeared randomly one night. I want to say it was a couple of months ago. I seen him in a scenario, and then I think it was Reichland or something like that. I seen him roaming around, and then I haven't seen him again since. And like even before then, it had been like months since I had last seen him. I saw Smokey about a month ago. Oh, okay. Maybe he just logs in and plays every now and again, or maybe he's leveling like another tune or something. Always just to enjoy Smokey popping up. Smokey was just pure burst damage. You just watch him delete people. I got in time to hunt down every single... What's State of the Realm like? Destro has AAO everywhere at the minute. Oh, time to hunt down all of Order. I killed both donuts. What's a donut? Squig herder. Ah, okay. Is that not like a meatball? Come back to me. See, this is where I wish I had the tactic for the, what do you call it? You get the healing effect. Maybe you fight like a rune priest or an archmage. Because I put it once on, I think it was a warrior priest, and I think I figured out it doesn't count for melee heals. It only counts for casted heals. Which is really weird. Because, like, if you ever look at that tactic, it just says on it, any healing. And my assumption had been, in my opinion, your weapon skill is kind of low. Is it? Probably. Then again, most of my stats are quite low. I'm only in Dominator gear. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like the tactic, like it says on it, it does all healing, but it's definitely not. It seems to only be casted heals. Yeah. It's really, really weird. That's one thing I'd actually love them to update, is to make the wording on things clearer. Because there's so many little tactics and abilities that sort of say one thing, and to the average person it just doesn't make any sense. Where is he? There he is. Come to me! There's always a witch hunter. How did he know it was a stunt that killed me? I think he's watching me. There's our every hour we go. Still waiting. Oh! Order have finally got AO and Safri and Avalor. I've come for your beer, stunties. Ow. Why do they always have friends? Ow. Witch Hunter difficult to balance. I have full sovereign gear and I only use 3 pieces. That seems to be the same for a lot of classes though. Like most classes will either do a mix of like 4 or 5 pieces of sovereign and the rest in, oh god, what's it called? Triumphant, or vice versa. Every now and again you find one that does like sovereign and warlord. But it's really interesting how many just use triumphant or whatever the other one's called, victorious. Triumphant was best because of the weapon skill buff. Yeah. Those sets are really well put together. It's a minefield out here. I'm cleaning it up. I'm the Princess Diana of Destra. Round 2. Ow. And dead.
Rumlock is the big...
Don't be sad. That's the point of this game, is you're supposed to fight. Dear Lord, they're everywhere. Why am I in... Aha! I used a potion. Did nothing. Oh. The Magus is maybe going to kill him for me.
Oh, I never took it.
I think you did take it. Got my eye on you, Gobbo. This is my 5th Witch Hunter. Previous one I deleted at Renown rank 82 just before the Renown nerf. Ah, nice. What was your last one called? Like, do you just delete them once you get bored with them and then re-level them, or what? Ah, same name, okay. I don't know if I could do that or not. I get like a weird collector mentality with any of my characters. Like, even if I'm never going to level them any further, I just hold on to them. Like, I have a level 2 Black Orc, and I haven't played him pretty much since the night I created him. And I don't think I could actually delete him. It's the thing I laughed about whenever Tosh was asking me did I want to get involved in his, oh god, what's it called? His 1v1 tourney. Because I was like, I could, but I don't really want to delete my Blackguard. There you are. I can kill a rune priest as long as there's 400 other people with me. Ooh! What is this? Oh, we get to see whether I was right about this chest plate or not. I think this looks just like this one. Because I think this is the old Sentinel look for the Marauder chest plate. I had the same issue in WoW. I had 36 characters one day, came home from work and deleted the whole Blizzard account, all maxed out. Jesus. That's impressive. I couldn't do it. Like, the thing that broke the spell for me on Warcraft was I had a warlock was my main on a PvP server, and I stopped playing it to come and play this game. And whenever I got back to the account, somebody had obviously got into it and they'd either sold off the character or they had like deleted it all, but there was like nothing left. So I had to basically start again from scratch. And I was just like, do you know what? That was probably the best thing for me. Because it stopped me just getting completely consumed by World of Warcraft again. I wonder. Hey, killing that rune priest and picking up those boxes was enough to finish out the first part of the weekly. Mental. What was so bad now? I've seen a friend play the amount of grind. To be honest, the thing that weirded me out. So before I started streaming, um, last year, I downloaded Warcraft, and I think it's like you can play it free up until like level 20 or something like that. And I went in to play it, and I've completely redone the whole starting thing. You're now in like a shipwrecked boat somewhere, and it's teaching you all the basics and stuff. And I was just like, this feels so dumbed down and like I don't know. It was like cartoony almost. Like WoW was never serious, right? It was always very tongue in cheek, but it was just so I don't know. It was so weird. It just didn't feel like WoW anymore. I'm in a world of hurt here, because, like, let's face it, I'm never going to be able to kill these guys, and that Rune Priest's just going to keep them all going. Nom! But I really did enjoy playing on a PvP server in World of Warcraft back in the day. Like, you got nothing for PvP. You didn't get any XP, there was no renown. I don't even think you got loot from killing people, off the top of my head. But it was just fun to go around and fight people. Like, the only downside of it was, like, rogues in, was it Western Plaguelands? You used to have to go to Western Plaguelands to do leveling when you were getting, I think it was like late 40s, early 50s maybe. And rogues would just roam around it. And they'd either just gank you, or the worst thing that they would do is they'd sap you and they'd leave you there for a minute. And then you'd come out of it, you get about 2 steps, and then they'd sap you again, and you'd be stuck there for even longer. And it was just constant. It ended up being the case that like people used to go and level with like they'd get other rogues from their side to go and hide in like a a corner and wait, and then when they'd get sapped, the rogue would come out and attack the other rogue who was sapping there. It was just, it was the bizarrest thing. I'd say if you take a monkey, you lobotomize it, it could still get the max level and vote. Yeah, like there was nothing hugely difficult about World of Warcraft. Oh god, here we go again. Ah, thought I had him low enough to do a gating. I never understood that cancer CC Wu had. To be fair, it was the same as this game. Like, when this game launched, there was no diminishing returns and there was no immunities. Like, early Age of Reckoning was crazy in terms of its CC. Like, you could just be stun locked forever. And then when rifts and magnets were going off, like, people were just flying here, there, and everywhere. It was like chaos. Glorious chaos, but chaos. It was fun, a little too much, but fun for a rogue like me. Yeah, rogues had a great time. Like, especially on a PvP server like that. There was one... Oh god, he was an American dude. Because he was on, like, they'd done, like, a documentary or something about, like, the history of World of Warcraft, and he used to just sit at... Was it the port in Goldshire or somewhere like that? And he used to wait for people to run out onto the pier to get on the boat, and he used to just sprint down and kill them. And they'd obviously have to sit and wait, but there was like a point in the pier where there was no guards. So they always had to like run the gauntlet, not knowing whether he was there or not. It's like he used to just do it over and over and over and over again. And like that's what a rogue's life was in World of Warcraft back then. And Vanilla Rogue was quite OP. Could kill people with like a level 1 dagger. Yeah. Oh, I think there was one. I remember seeing a video at the time. It was like the early days of YouTube. I think it was a guy was using. Was it like a silver spoon or something like that? There was like this really random kitchen utensil you could get somewhere and you could equip it in your main hand. And he was killing people with it. I did the same, but on the saplings. And that was the thing. It was like you had to make your own fun out of it because you weren't getting rewarded for killing people. So it was like, yeah, why not? Oh, who's this? Oh, wrong one. It's all parry now. I'll leave him with some dots. That'll make me feel better. Ha! I stopped you from picking up a box.
Oh, I love the way you
There was a Warlock as well. Like, I remember when I used to play Warlock. What was the guy's name? Was it Radagast he called himself? There was a guy who did a PvP video for the Warlock anyway. And it was legitimately one of the best sort of like quote-unquote gamer videos I had ever seen at that time. And he had it all like really well edited and music and all done for it, and um, like all that stuff. It was so well put together, and like there'd be nothing else really like it at the time. I just remember thinking, wow, that's amazing. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go and see what that chess piece looked like. It was the same in this game. I remember there was a guy did a Zealot video where it was like Zealot DPS with the Harbinger and Transference. And I remember finding it like ages ago because I had talked about it on a stream previously. But he had like done it to Surfing Bird in like the first third or the first half of it when he was running around Calidor. And like that video on its own made me go and make a Zealot because I was just like, do you know what? I want to stick a Harbinger in someone and run around with Transference because that just looks like fun. And I did. It was great. It was the only reason I created the Zealot, that and the Sentinel armor look. Because I just didn't like healers. That was the one thing I was so disappointed in when I made my Zealot in this game, was there was no Harbinger slash Transference. Like, sure, you have Transference still as a tactic, but it's a bit crap in its current form. I tried it one night in High Pass, and I decided to see what Transference would do, and I was healing a... Was that a Black Orc or something up near Tavern? And there was a level 43, so he was like 30 something Shadow Warrior, and Transference was hitting him for like, I don't know, 30 damage. It was a ridiculous amount of damage. Ezeki W, thank you very much for the follow count, sir. That is very much appreciated. Hi, love from Argentina. Well, hello. I hope you're having a nice day. What was Old Harbinger? I don't even remember anymore. So it was like 150-foot range debuff that you could put in somebody. It just put like a wee crow flying over somebody's head. And that was it. And the idea was if somebody was debuffed, the Zealot had things that it could apply through the Harbinger. But it had a tactic which was called Transference, which was every 2 seconds, I think it was, Transference deals like, say, 300 damage to the target and heals you for the amount done. So you could put it in somebody's head. It was a dot that would never run out. So what people would often do is they'd run away from you, and it would just keep ticking and ticking and ticking. And there was no HP regen back then. So somebody would have to use potions. And you'd see them, they'd run off into the war camp, and it would still just tick and tick and tick, and then they'd just die. Unless someone would come and heal them. And it was so gloriously overpowered for that simple reason, because I don't think you could cleanse the Harbinger off the top of my head. Or at least there was only one class could, based on what its type was. I can't quite remember. But it was just so... It was such a troll ability. I can see why they got rid of it, but like, yeah. I miss old school Harbinger. The Rune Priest did the same thing. I can't remember what the Rune Priest was called. Oh, crikey, I've come into the wrong place. Run, little horse, run! Doesn't help matters that I'm running in parallel with them all. Let's go indeed. Let's just go quickly in this way direction. Who's this chasing me? Oh, it's a few of them. I was going to say if it was just one, I would turn. Oh, crap. I was supposed to go and check that chest piece, wasn't I? I'll do a loop around. They're never alone. Why is there never just one? Joke's on them, I was coming here anyway. Always a witch hunter. As I always say to people, if you look at a map and you see nothing but trees and bushes, every tree and bush you see is a witch hunter or a witch elf in stealth. Alright, so let's see what this looks like. I think it's pretty much the exact same look. It is. It's basically, it's the old school sentinel look for the Marauder.
Best spoils of war.
Right, I'm going to go to the Viper's Pit and we'll go and get our Potion of Acclaim. Just under halfway in our influence, so that's alright. I blame the Fashion. Witch Hunter are the best looking class in game together with the Chosen. Ooh, that's a controversial take. No love for the Magus. Or the Blackguard. Or the Zealot. Knight of the Blazing Sun. Booty stealthers, all of them. Skirts, feathers, ruffled sleeves. Archmage is the best looking class by far. Best looking class if you want to look like you've just been at the day spa. I said this last night. It was like, it would be the most appropriate thing ever if the devs came out and said we're going to release a new Archmage Archmage White Lion or Swordmaster sort of cosmetic set where the boots are little slippers, the robe is just a bathrobe, and their main hand weapon's just a stack of towels. And they can be like, yep, they're just now like they're at the day spa all day, properly. Male with blonde hair and coloured in pink. Ah, Ken. We'll call him Ken. Right, guys, that's us over the 2 hour mark. I have got some stuff that I need to go and do since I'm heading away tomorrow, but I shall be back later on this evening at my normal time. So I'll have a wee look here and see if we can do a raid. Tosh is on. I'll fire Tosh's way. So yeah, thanks all so much for coming along and watching. Thanks for all of the chat and the fun. It was good to have you all here. And yeah, if I don't see you later, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you all have a nice day tomorrow. I'll catch you back here next time. Have a good one. Bye.